What if I told you one of the most classic Canadian traditions is the perfect excuse for a sweet road trip? It's a day trip filled with history, nature, and the best pancakes I've had all year. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Christopher from Road Trip Ontario, and I'm on a brand new adventure today. I've left the city behind and driven out to the beautiful Mountsberg Conservation Area for the famous Mapletown event. All right, so we're here in Mapletown in Halton.
Milton.
Milton in Halton region.
Correct.
Yes. And we're going to explore or taste or learn about maple syrup.
And we are just now walking along Sugar Bush
Trail. That says trail.
Don't use that.
It's going to be used.
No!
This place is a living museum dedicated to the art of making maple syrup, and it's the perfect road trip to kick off the spring season. I'm going to show you all the amazing things to do here, from tapping a tree and tasting fresh sap to eating some delicious pancakes. So stick around, pun intended, to see the full guide to this quintessential Canadian tradition. First thing you'll notice when you get here is the incredible atmosphere. I'm surrounded by these massive, old-growth maple trees. The smell of wood smoke and maple is just in the air. You can walk through the forest on these well-maintained trails and see all the different ways maple syrup has been made over the years, from the traditional First Nations method to what the early pioneers used. I wonder how they came up with the idea to actually boil it.
I don't know.
So there's different theories about how they discovered that there was sweet water in maple trees. The main one is that First Nations people are very in touch and looking for other signs from nature.
Yeah.
There would have been squirrels and other animals kind of licking at the sap
that's what
dripping.
the man said.
And then they would have thought there's something worth
Maybe
it
I
in
should
there.
try.
So they should try it. And
Yeah.
if you try sap, you can actually taste a little bit of the sweetness.
But just a bit.
Go.
If you lift off a lid and there's any drips coming out of the spile, if you like,
We did.
Oh, you must have-
Yeah, but it tastes a lot like water.
it's mostly
Which we
water.
learned that it's mostly not.
It is mostly water, but there is that
That-
slight hint.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get it. Yeah, I can see. But
And then also, pretty much everything, not everything, but lots of what they would have been cooking hundreds, thousands of years ago was being boiled, making things like stews.
Yes.
And so might have tried boiling it that way. There's also the theory that if they left it out at night when it was cold and below zero, which is our maple season,
Yeah.
parts of it would have frozen, and the parts that frozen would have been the parts with water.
Yeah.
Sugar doesn't freeze as readily as
Yeah.
pure water does. So then you take the ice out and you're left with something that's more concentrated. And you would have been able to taste the sugar a lot more. Then maybe boil it.
Yeah.
So a lot of home syrup makers will also let theirs freeze, because then if they take off the ice, they don't have to boil as much.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have an
Right.
evaporator, it's a lot harder to boil all of that down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a
yeah, because you saw those big pots out there. So how long does it take for that to boil that? Because that's a lot in there.
Those ones I think are about 3 days.
yeah.
Holy
and it-
To go
smokes.
from sap to syrup.
That's
Wow.
very much just an estimate. So if you think about it, like if it's a really cold day, it's going to take way longer because it's not
Yeah.
as much heat is getting to that pot. You're going to lose a lot on the side. And just the amount of fuel that it would take would be so much more. On a more warmer day, like today feels cold, but it's actually quite mild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It wouldn't take nearly as long. So it might, as the season goes, be quicker to boil it down than at the beginning.
And it
Wow.
also would have tasted different.
Yeah.
If you're boiling it with an open flame, some of that smoke will get into your syrup or your sugar and it will taste smoky. As well, those pots, they're cast iron. So I've heard that they actually get a little bit of a metallic, irony taste to them as well.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Cast iron.
People probably weren't iron deficient though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get enough iron.
Yeah.
Boiling in that way. So.
Quite literally.
Depending on how you're making it, the taste will change as well.
Yeah.
So what do you do with this? Making those candies?
They take it home. I bet you.
So these ones are all examples. All of the bits at the bottom that aren't, kind of broken up into sugar, we'll take home.
Yeah. See, I knew there was a catch.
The nice big pieces.
You guys are just working here for this. She's putting in a lot of work with that pot. She needs to take something home for that.
I like putting it in my coffee. Some nice maple coffee.
I so would.
I heard it's really good in
totally. That makes sense. Oatmeal, yeah.
But you have those nailed batches because they're not quite hard enough and they're really fudgy. I love spreading that on toast, like a nice piece of sourdough with like the fudgy like maple sugar on it.
Oh man,
Okay, looks good.
that's wicked. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye. You too.
Thank you.
And while it's a great spot for a solo trip or for couples, I've also seen so many families here having a blast. The trails are easy to walk, and there are activities designed for all ages, which makes it a fantastic destination for anyone looking for a day trip out of the city. Okay, so I've explored the history, but now I'm at the heart of the operation, the Sugar Shack. This is where the magic really happens, and what's incredible is how much effort goes into this. It takes about 40 liters of sap just to make 1 liter of syrup. It's amazing. You get to see it all happen right here, and they even have some free samples of syrup and delicious maple sugar taffy for you to try. You know I'm not saying no to that.
So what's happened is that since the very year this year, we've had, this all runs on wood. Well, not much at all. We've had a very slow season. This season usually starts the last week of February. It finishes about the first week of April. That's when the trees start to wake up. The tree starts to wake up. That sap gets stored, and sugar gets stored in the root. It starts to flow. And the beginning of the season, when it's flowing, like I said, it's high amount. As that flows around the trees, it's using that as food. And that food with the sugar, you're using those sugars. By the end of the season, you're actually using those sugars. It's very little.
If you're enjoying this guide to Mapletown, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our other road trip adventures. After all that learning, my stomach is calling. I'm here for the famous Pancake Breakfast, and let me tell you, this is worth the trip all on its own. And it's not just about the syrup. I mean, it is about the syrup, but this is also a full day of activities. You can ride the horse-drawn wagon, check out the Raptor Center, or even visit the farm animals. It's a great way to cap off the day. This was such a sweet trip and a perfect example of a road trip that has something for everyone.
And we had a nice, amazing
Pancakes.
pancakes.
So then what was your favorite part then?
And maple sausages you had.
Maple sausages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were maple sausages. My favorite part was actually seeing those big cooking maple sap outside
Those pots?
in the big pots.
The cast iron pots.
Yeah, I really like that.
I actually like all the sweet stuff. I like sampling maple syrup. I like eating maple sugar. I like having pancakes with maple syrup on it.
Okay,
I like,
that's it. That's it.
Yeah, like any one of those steps that has to do with maple is fine with me.
Only steps that involve eating.
And it's also
And-
healthy for you, so that's
and try.
good. It has
Okay,
a lot of vitamins. I mean, it's still sugar, but it has
healthy,
vitamins
moderately healthy.
in it. What's your favorite thing to do during the maple season? Let me know in the comments below. Plus, I love getting your recommendations for our next adventure. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you on the road.